Hey y'all, it's Miss Katie. Welcome to Heritage Ways. Welcome to Heritage House Kitchen, where today it is snowing outside, but inside we've got some warm, comforting corn chowder from a Heritage recipe collection. As you know, we are working through many of the Heritage recipes that I received back in the summer, and you can watch this video as an explanation for that. But short story is I acquired 2 or 3 Heritage recipe collections, mostly from one's from New York State area, but mostly from the Wisconsin area. So this is corn chowder. And it says Judy Gorski on it and Naomi M. Now I'm saying these people's names. I don't know who they are. So I just thought it'd be fun to share the name. These are obviously old cards. Don't know if these cooks are with us anymore. But I want to make this corn chowder. Kids are outside playing in the snow. Mr. Patient's gone to run an errand. The ingredients for today's corn chowder. And remember, I'm reading double what's on the card. 4 cups of fresh raw or frozen corn, a half a cup of butter, a half a cup of minced onion, and I have candy onions today that I use from my Amish friends, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I'm going to show you a tip about that here in a minute. A teaspoon of dried mustard, 4 cups of chicken stock. I like to use this Aldi brand because it has very little gunk added to it and it's organic. If I don't have my own made up, which I don't. A teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of salt, 2 teaspoons of sugar, and then a dash of pepper, and 4 cups of light cream or milk. I actually use 3 cups of whole milk and a cup of half and half. And hot sauce, so I'm using this Louisiana hot sauce. Let's put it all together and then we're going to taste it. While my butter's melting, I'm going to give you a little tip on the lemons. So I do use organic lemons, just because I don't want all the gunk that might be on the outside of the citrus, because I use lemon zest, and also lately I've got my coughing back that I had before, so I'm needing to cleanse my liver and work on my lungs. So I'm drinking a lot more lemon water in the mornings, hot or warm lemon water. So anyway, I just say that's why I get the organic lemons and limes. I don't get organic other citrus, but I do get organic lemons and limes. Okay, so the secret is to roll this on your cutting board, your table. Now I've also heard to microwave it to release the juices, but I don't have a microwave and I don't want a microwave. So that's it. And then I'm going to just, now you can use this, oh, I see Little Music Man's been using this for his tea bags. When he makes hot tea at night, he puts, see, I got tea dripping. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, this needs to be washed because he's been using this to squeeze out his tea bags. Okay, well, we're gonna go with the citrus reamer instead. What I do is just put it in this bowl, and then I'll measure out what I need from here, and I can get the seeds out that way. Or you can put it through a little strainer. I've got that too. But you just use the citrus reamer, you just do this, you know, and just ream the inside of your lemon. Get it all. See, I'm not going to worry that I have pulp in it either, but if you want to strain it, you can. I'm going to go ahead and do this one and have it ready if I need that juice for something else. Okay, now if you, another reason I get the organic is we juice the lemons sometimes with our juices. So if you chop it up, you know, small enough, in your slices to juice it, you can actually juice, in our juicer, you can juice the lemon and the lime skin because it's thinner than like orange peeling. And also, you can put this in your garbage disposal, which we have in this house. We can put that in there, chop them up a little bit, and then put them in there to freshen that up. So that's actually what I'm going to do with those. You can do all kinds of things with lemon peels. You can even candy them and eat them. You can also make cleaner out of them. Man, we should do a video on what you can do with lemon peels. All right, you're melting half a cup of butter. You're sauteing half a cup of chopped onions until translucent but not brown. Y'all, any recipe that starts with saute onions and butter, you know you have a winner. At least you have a good start. I mean, the smell, the fragrance is, oh my stars, wonderful. So, somebody asked what my Post-it notes are. If you're new to us, you might not know that we just moved into Heritage House, a village homestead, after 2 years of RVing, and before that we were in a farmhouse. Before that we were in another farmhouse, the one that I grew up in. So, these are just to tell all of us, including me, what's in the cabinets so that we can learn what's in the cabinets. I'm notorious for moving things around, even in a kitchen we've been in a while. So, bacon items, vanilla, seasonings, loaf pans on top, spices and mixes and spices. This is a smaller house than the last two farmhouses, like half the size. But this is the biggest kitchen I've ever had. So that's fun. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Woo! I'm going to go ahead and add the corn so it'll cool it down real quick. 4 cups of corn. There, that cooled down the butter. Alright, that way the onions don't burn. A teaspoon of dry mustard. Y'all know I love to label all my jars. It just makes me happy. 2 teaspoons of salt. We have I'm making a video and I'm making corn chowder. Are you coming in? We have Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer over there. Or Frosty the Snowman. Your nose. Your nose is Frosty the Snowman. Okay, we had 2 teaspoons of salt. We got 2 teaspoons of my sugar here, which I'm sure you can probably leave out, but I'm going by the recipe here. Normally when I cook, I go straight to putting things up. I just don't set them back down. That's a tip, but just because I'm not wanting to be all over the kitchen right now for you, I'm just setting them back down. But a tip is put things up as you go. Try to clean as you go. Put things in the dishwasher as you go. And I like a lot of pepper, yes. That said a dash of pepper. Well, you know, I like a lot of dashes. So, we've got the corn. We got the lemon juice, mustard, sugar, salt, pepper, corn, and now we're going to add the chicken broth. Bring to a boil, cover and simmer 10 minutes. Recipe says cover and simmer 10 minutes after you brought it to a boil. It says you can do this earlier in the day if you need to, and then you can add the cream later. So I'm going to just simmer this for 10 minutes per the directions. Time's up, and we have been simmering for 10 minutes. Yes, we have. Now, the recipe says just before serving, add the cream and a couple of shakes of Tabasco sauce. Mix well and bring to a very hot serving temperature. Do not boil after cream is added. But we do need to heat the cream. Milk and cream. Now this, I can tell, it's not going to be a thick chowder, which it's more to me of a corn soup. But somebody was asking me this in the comments the other day, and I'm no expert on chowder, or as they say in the Northeast, chowder. I'm an expert on eating it, and that's about it, not making it. But I will tell you, in my experience of eating it in my travels, chowder typically has milk, most of them, not all, and it's typically thicker. So it's a thicker product, a thicker stew type product with milk, typically. Now, obviously, this is not going to be thicker, but we are going to, I'm going to leave it on low for a little while, maybe even 10 minutes, very low, and I'm going to put the lid on and I'm going to come back and check it because I do want it to heat up. So I'll come check it in about probably 10 minutes. All right, it's been about 5 minutes, maybe 6 or so, maybe 7. Anyway, I don't know how long it's been because I accidentally put my timer on 5 hours instead of 5 minutes. And so I am going to put a couple of dashes of hot sauce. And I'm just going to keep it on low until everybody's ready to come in and try it. You don't want your milk to boil or it'll curdle. All right, we've got the roar of the dishwasher in the background, but that's okay. Okay, y'all, they've just come in from playing in the snow. Can you give us a report about the snow?
It's very fun and very soft.
Very fun and soft. Well, let's give us a report about the soup. So I put it in this mug because it's thin. Grab a mug, whichever one. And that way they could just drink the rest of it because it's thin. So I'm just showing you it's not a thick soup, which I prefer myself. I prefer a thicker soup, but we made the recipe the way it was written. Tell me about the flavor. The flavor is very, very good. I bet it'd be even better with fresh corn. Is it good? Tastes good to you? And so the reason
it's warming up my hands.
Thanks for watching today. We'll see you next time. You like it?
It's good.
It's good.
I just wish it were thicker.
I get that.
Well, okay.
I'll be right back to finish the rest.